Sorry, we'll just get started.
Okay. Well, my name is Mike Brown. I'm the founder and president of 4 Clicks, and what spotlights are meant to do is just focus on a tip per month. And then we actually archive all of these ads so that you can go to our website. I think it's through events, Spotlight Archives, and you'll be able to see any of these. So the one we're going to do this today is what's called Project Explorer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my desktop. Actually, jump in the estimator, and can you see the screen right here right now, Ed?
Yeah.
This might look a little similar to yours if you've logged in.
Right.
What's in Project Estimator is multiple people can be in the same program at the same time, in the same project, the same estimate, and share resources. A little different than the one you talked about today, which is a single user application that builds a spreadsheet. So this is a relational database that allows a team to work together instead of individuals, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to start a new job. On my new job, I'm going to try to do some fire protection and try to remodel a room, okay? So I'm going to know that I've actually done this on a previous project, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the value of my knowledge of this particular estimate right here, which is fire protection, as well as remodel offices, and I'm going to show you how I can build by using Project Explorer an estimate pretty quickly based on using line items from those estimates. So I'm going to start a new project. I'm going to go ahead and call this one a general construction, and I'm going to say remodel. Okay, I'm going to delete my first estimate. What Project Explorer, we put that in at the end of last year. That allows me to click on this icon right here called Project Explorer. What it immediately does is take me to the front page, like the file cabinet, where I can actually see all my different projects right here. I see the project that I'm on, and I can see other projects and estimates. So the top window here is the project, the second window is the estimates, and then the associated line items. You with me there, Ed?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and take that estimate right here, right-click on it, and I'm going to put it in my clipboard. I'm going to go to remodel offices. I'm going to take this estimate, grab all of these line items right here by pressing Control-A. That lets me tag all these items, and I'm going to put all of those inside my estimate right here. Okay? So now that's in my estimate clipboard, and this is in my line items clipboard down below. I can go to several other projects. So I could go to this air conditioning project, and I could grab items out of there. So the Explorer does not replace what's in the clipboard. It allows you to add on to the clipboard.
Okay.
I can come in here, and I start a brand new estimate. And I'm just going to call this 09 Architectural. Okay? Now there's line items in here. Okay, because I have 16 items inside my line item clipboard. I can access that. I can double click anytime I see the clipboard and immediately see my line items. So I'm looking at my line items. I can go through and tag or untag them. So maybe what I'm doing here, Ed, is I'm building a couple of projects in Sabre, in Jock, and General Construction. I might be working on 3 or 4 projects at one time. Can you see yourself doing that?
Oh, yeah.
You could be leaving one project going to another and kind of like multitasking, so to speak. But let me show you how I would use this now. The first thing I would do is I would put a check mark next to what's called auto reprice. The reason I would, Ed, is you could have estimates that are 2 or 3 years old.
Right.
Don't you want to price them or have the ability to price them current to this year?
Absolutely.
So let me do a couple of things. Are you with me how I got the 16 items in the clipboard?
Yeah.
I click or I can right-click, go to clipboard, and go to what I call paste from clipboard or paste and purge. What I call paste and purge is when I'm finished with the dance, I'm going to say bye to the lady, I'm going to paste and purge. If I'm going to dance a lot, I'm going to leave them in my clipboard. I'm going to go ahead and paste and purge. It actually says, okay, do you want these to be bare price or you want them to be O&P? Now, I could have been coming off of a bare cost contract, and I can immediately go to O&P.
Right.
So I need to take line items that could be from a year or two old or just 20 minutes ago and totally change the pricing on them to be current based off of what I need on this contract for this project. I click OK, It tells me that it came in at this, there were no errors at all, and bam, I've got all those line items in my estimate about that quick.
Okay.
So Project Explorer allows you to immediately go and see all of your projects, whether they're active or inactive, or my estimates, or archive or warranty, all of your projects immediately. Once you find a project, you can see all the estimates. Choice to tag estimates and or line items, or both of those, from multiple projects and multiple estimates, which is giving you the freedom to use every single thing you've ever done or anything your team has put together historically that's inside your projects or your estimates. Now, what do I do to bring in my fire protection? One quick, easy way is just to double-click on Clipboard. It's my fire protection. So what I can do is I can use an icon. At the top of the window, it's called View Estimate Clipboard. I tell people, Ed, in the training class, if you don't know what to do, just right-click. So the minute you're going to do something, the first time you use a software, you're not going to naturally think to double-click on the item area, but if you right-click, go to Clipboard, you'll see that I can paste or paste and purge. I'm going to go ahead and paste. When I'm in paste, I can automatically reprice or turn it off. When I click OK, I'm going to go ahead and select. I'm going to stay on O&P. Simply click OK. Click OK again. Select it. Bam, there's my second estimate.
Okay.
What I wanted to show you today is how you can use Project Explorer to explore of the estimate and line item level and any of your projects that are active, any that are inactive, archive, or warranty. I can almost assure you that some of your team members don't know that right now, Ed.
Right.
I think Walt does because I think he came to a training class, but a pretty powerful tool to allow me to do what? Now I can come in the estimate, and since it's only us, I'm going to kind of show you what we can do. Have you used WinEst a lot?
No, I haven't. I've been using it for the last couple of weeks, but that's about it.
Okay. So let me give you a little background on this estimate. This estimate was done, and it was done with the quantity of 32 by 12. What if you Control A, one hotkey, tag everything, icon right here to change the takeoff, simply walk through this and say this new room is 65 times 98. There goes all my square feet. Some cubic yards, it's 30 cubic yards. Some code-based corners, there's 12 of them. I've got 65 plus 65 plus 85 plus 85 worth of code base. I need the dumpster in there for 1 week. What if I change an entire estimate that quickly? Based off of 4 elements. My square foot, my linear foot, my cubic yards, and my quantity.
Right.
Am I using an estimate pretty quickly?
Oh, yeah.
And there's no reason, by the way, Ed, that I can't go into my fire protection and kind of do the same thing.
Right.
Something else got on the call. Let me just peek real quick. We have Kingsley. Kingsley, can you okay?
Yeah, I can.
Hey, a 4-Clicks user, or are you new to the software?
Yes, I'm a user.
Okay, cool, awesome. Did you get a chance to see what we did?
I got in a little late because I was trying to access how to do some downloads to get into the so I got in a little late.
No problem, Ed. Would you mind me doing that one more time?
Oh, no, it's just helping me out for sure.
So let me show you this one more time, okay? What I'm going to do, Kingsley, is I'm going to go ahead and build a brand new project. And then use what's called Project Explorer. It's going to allow me, do you use the software now, right, Kingsley?
Yeah, I do.
Do you do it with multiple people or by yourself?
Multiple people.
So there's a lot of people on your team that are building estimates, right?
Yes.
There's probably a good chance that some of the estimates that you're going to work on in the next couple of months have already been done, and you just need to copy, paste, and re-quantify. Would you agree?
True.
Okay, so I'm going to take that premise and I'm going to start a brand new project. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build what's called Remodel Building 1202, okay?
Okay.
What I want to do there is I want to do some architectural work. So I created the project, and then I'm just going to say 09 finishes, okay? So I don't know if you're aware of Project Explorer, but what Project Explorer allows me to do, by the way, I need to do something real quick. I need to purge this. and purge that. What Project Explorer allows me to do, Kingsley, is I don't have to leave the project to open up estimates and line items. I can click, go to Estimate Tools, and go to Project Explorer, because I'm not going to ever Control Alt X as a hotkey. But great little icon to the right of the toolbar called Project Explorer. Now, Kingsley, is I know that I've got a really good job here that I did last week called Remodel Offices. And I remember in Room C that I did, I had all the line items that I'd need to demo out carpet, demo out flooring, install new carpet, install new flooring, got the dumpster, got the hauling, got the, the latex floor. I did this job a week ago, so I know exactly what's in here. Are you with me?
I'm here. I'm following.
I tag all of them by pressing Control A. That's every one of them. And then I'm going to right-click and I'm going to add these to my line item clipboard. Have you ever used a clipboard before in E4 Clicks, Kingsley?
Yes.
So you're familiar with what I'm doing, right? I'm putting them in my clipboard. A sheet here, and I'm going to go to Fire Protection, and I'm going to put this one in my clipboard, highlighting it and pressing Control C. So now what I have is I have one item in my estimate clipboard, and I have 16 items in my line item clipboard.
Okay.
I can go multiple projects and multiple estimates and continue to build on that clipboard just like you can now. But I didn't have to leave the project to go to the clipboard, did I?
No.
So now since I'm in the estimate, I can get my estimate clipboard three ways. One is the toolbar icon that lets me go what's called View Estimate Clipboard. So if I see the clipboard, which is right here, I can double-click on it and open it up. And the third way is to right-click Clipboard and go to View Clipboard. If you clipboard, you remember that sometimes you paste and sometimes you purge and paste, right?
Yeah, I normally purge and paste because I don't remember sometimes, and I copy stuff.
So you're kind of like me, right? I was kidding around with that earlier. If I know I'm going to dance with that girl a lot, then I'm going to paste it. But if that's the last dance she's going to give me, I'm going to purge and paste, because if not, I can screw stuff up a little bit, can't I?
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do purge and paste too. I totally agree with that. Here's paste. I'm going to put 21 in here. Fire protection. So I'm just going to kind of rename it now. Actually, this could have been done last year or the year before, right? And I want it to be 2012 RS means. Would you agree? Okay. By having a checkbox here called automatically reprice, it's going to allow me to select the book, enter books, select the year, and choose between Bear and O&P if I'm allowed to. Okay. So that estimate could have been an estimate that came out in 2010. Right. I'm going to automatically reprice it to 2012. How's that working for you? So far. Then I'm going to click OK. When I click OK again, it's going to be for totaling components. It's just built my second estimate. We're not so worried about price because I went from bare cost to O&P. But if I didn't do that and didn't own that estimate, I'd have left $7,000 out there, wouldn't I? Right. So you want to build the estimate as quick as you can with the right quantity. Price it with whether it's bare cost or O&P. But the second estimate is done that quick. Didn't have to leave, didn't have to go out, didn't have to remember where I was, didn't have to put anything on the clipboard. That's the power of what's called Project Explorer. Same happens inside the estimate. Double-click on the clipboard. There's my items. Maybe in a particular case, I don't get to have cleanup. I can actually uncheck that, Kingsley. See how it's unchecked? Yep. I can right-click, paste items into the estimate, and to reprice them again. So again, if they came from previous years, I don't care. Now they're repriced. I'm done with my second estimate. Now I still need to quantify it, don't I? Yep. I'm going to get lucky here. I'm going to show you a second thing I'm not sure you're aware of. Do you understand what's called Control A, how I tag the line items? Yep. Have you ever used what's called the Takeoff engine to actually change the takeoff for all of the line items at one time? No, never used that. So let me show you what we have here so it makes a little bit of sense. I have 16 items that are tagged, okay? 15 items that are tagged. Of those 15 items, they all have a couple things in common. I need a dumpster for 1 week. I'm going to have 20 cubic yards, and my room is 40 by 40. If the case, watch what I'm going to do right here. I have square feet. That's 40 times 40. Well, I didn't take care of 9 items. They're gone. I said I had 20 cubic yards. That's gone. I have 8 cove base corners. That's gone. It's 20 times 4 for my cove base itself. That's gone. And I need the dumpster for 1 week. What I've been able to do is I didn't even have to open up an RS Means database.
Wow.
I didn't have to leave the project. I just reused anything I wanted that quickly. So it's the first time I think you two have been here. What we want to do with these project spotlights is just kind of keep them real simple. The emphasis of this one was Project Explore, because we had 2 people here. I thought I'd take it to the next step. Once I have it in my estimate, how can I function with it? And now I'm going to open it up to some questions. By the way, we'll record this, and I'll send you guys an email so that you can see this yourself or share it with your colleagues as well.
Okay.
Great.
Any questions from either of you?
It's just all flying to me right now, but it's pretty sharp. I like it.
Yeah, and it's not that hard to use if you just try it a couple of times. I mean, if you really think about it, how hard is this really right here? To go click this icon. This is a familiar space, isn't it? There's your projects and your estimates.
Mm-hmm.
Put some to clipboard. Once you have them in your clipboard, there's a couple of them there. There's a couple in there. There's a couple of them there. Everybody on the phone knows what Control C and Control V is, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Copy and paste. How hard is it to paste it? There's your items, are there that quick. So it's new to you, Ed, but it's really stuff you do all the time.
Exactly. It's just a different order, but yeah.
It's just a different order. Any questions, Kingsley?
Do you have this? You said you're gonna send the recording, but do you have it like in a, I guess, step-by-step written, or?
I do, and you'll get that as well in a PDF. Thank you for asking that.
Great.
Yep. You have the recording to let you come back and see it, because men don't like to read. Don't fib to me.
We're visual.
We're visual, but you can read it if you want to. Some people beg their pardon, Michael. I actually do read. Well, there are few in the crowd. So we'll send you in a PDF that's step-by-step, as well as the movie, and that's how we do all of our stuff. We do it visual, as well as we do it on the piece of paper, so you can have it both ways.
Great.
Well, you guys very much for stopping by today, and I know it's getting to be the busy time of the year. I think if you put these to work, they'll greatly increase your productivity and efficiency and make it easier to estimate.
We appreciate it too, Michael.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so kindly. You guys have a great day.
You too.